pretty dark over there. Nap time? On rain delay, nap time? Dinner came early with the rain.
Yep.
Cheers!
He ain't leaving nobody hungry.
Well guys, it might be a long race night or race day. So after my college graduation, a open house with our Kubota Norwich Tractor sponsor that Brandon was at this morning. Rainstorm up here and 2 rainstorms while we've been here and a meatball sub later. We are finally racing. They are going out to the track to pack it in, do some track prep, but over the loudspeaker they said we're racing, so it should be interesting. Pretty wet. I don't know, but we'll find out, so stay tuned for some racing. Let's go pack the track.
You didn't get your helmet dirty though, did you?
Oh, really?
It's bad. It's not even. Can't even really fucking think it's so sticky. Go fast enough, it'll come off.
You need a scraper, TJ?
So the second group of modifieds out there right now.
For more than a few laps during our hot lap session. He said that it was just popping no matter if it was on and off the gas. They're changing the carbs now. Not really sure what the issue is, but Brandon thinks it's the carb. We're going off P1 and Heat 1.
I think it's because that carb is 1-to-1. We need to change that back.
We had this carb on.
Yeah.
The yellow Allen wrenches.
Top left.
Turn just what it did last year, you know what I mean? But I heard him go through the corner and it wasn't, it was blocking. I didn't hear no popping. You can't hear it go down the front stretch or down the back, but it just didn't sound like it was turning anything going through the corner.
For a little, I call it a hot lap session, to see see what the issue is, but... Okay, Dad, it's been one hell of a night so far.
Yeah.
What about the motor? What was going on?
I was loaded up. Just ain't used to the other carburetor yet, but we're gonna have to do a little adjusting to it to make it better on a cold night. It just seems to be a little rich on a cool night, so.
Fingers crossed. Starting P1, Heat 1, redrawing 3.
Open Modifieds come out looking like this. Brandon Laux out of Bainbridge, New York will start on the pole. Alongside of him will be the 28 of Matt Smith. Matt Smith out of Whitney Point jumps out to the early race lead. He'll lead him by the stripe with Laux about 8 or 10 car lengths behind. Out front, Matt Smith got himself a big lead right now. Almost a full straightaway over Brandon Laux. Worthing and Landers going to mix it up right now for spot number 4. Up front, spot number 2 up for grabs as Darren Smith now works down to the inside and gets by Laux. So Matt and Darren Smith 1 and 2. Laux relegated back to 3rd. Landers is 4th. And now Brett Tonkin working the low line will battle with Byron Worthing for spot 5. Action around the track right now as our leader got himself a full straightaway advantage. Matt Smith out of Whitney Point, New York, drawing away through 3 and 4. Sees the white flag flying this time. Checkered flag gonna fly, and Matt Smith brings home the win here in heat number 1. Darren Smith the 2nd. Brandon Laux finishing in the 3rd podium spot.
Well, finished P3, so we should be in the redraw. So we should redraw, if they do 1-1-1, so we should redraw about 7th in. So hopefully all the bad chips are out. But still having some motor, carb, whatever issues on the start, he said. So, I don't know. I hope this stupid bug goes away.
It did it on the start. That's why Matt just pulled away, because it stuttered all the way to the clear. We're changing plugs.
Yeah.
Rolling out P8. Anything? Any words of wisdom?
My words of wisdom. Try and keep his nose clean. He's starting 8th.
Outside. The outside seemed to go a little better in the heat.
Yeah, it looks like the bottom's dried up a little now, so I don't know what it is where he normally runs. Looks like there's a hunk of clay down where he wants to go out of 2, so. Never hell, buddy.
Starting lineup goes as follows. Row number 4, spot number 7, the 97 of Cody Higby, and the 23 of Brandon Laux. Green, 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 green. Here we go. Two and 3 wide all the way down the back stretch. Everybody looking for room. Oh, Worthing into Landers. They bump, they touch, they tangle. Everybody keeps it straight. It's Zacharias. Jimmy Zacharias out front. Zacharias, Smith, Lee, Smith, and Bortrabowski are top 5. Malcolm 1 spot back in the 6th position. Higby is 7th, Tompkin 8th. Laux is 9th, and Byron Worthing round out your top 10. It is yellow. Oh, we got one up in smoke.
Caution on lap 8 for Malcolm, and we are in 8th.
Track starting to slick up, rubber going down in the corners. Green flag set to fly. On for the top spot, Darren Smith, the FX Cabrera 12 machine, rips the lip off the cushion of a turn 4 and takes over the top spot. Laps winding down. We've got 10 to go this time by. Meanwhile, back up front, it is a breakaway for Darren. He's got about a 15 car length advantage over Matt. Zacharias has secured the number 3 spot once again. Tompkin falling back in line. Port Grabowski in the 5th position. Then we come back to Eric Lee and Byron Worthing 6 and 7. Laux is 8th. Higby 9th. And Shields, spot number 10. Coming up on 5. Count them, 5 laps to go this time for Darren Smith. We got one slow down the backstretch. It's Matt Smith. Slow into turn number 3. Your second place car gonna necessitate a yellow.
Caution on 32. 3-lap dash 7.
Everybody's fighting to get to the bottom of the racetrack. Coming up on just 2 laps to go. There are 4 different lines off of turn 4 this time. Coming up on the white flag this time. One more time around. He's been dominant from the inside to the outside. Zacharias, one last ditch effort off of turns 3 and 4. Smith slides high. He'll drag race off of turn 4. It's going to be Darren Smith bringing home the victory. Zacharias second. Tompkins third. Portobowski spot 4. And Eric Leet spot 5.
It was rolling through the middle good.
Yeah.
After Worthing went by me and Higby, then I moved up. And that's where it started feeling good.
Right.
Especially in 1 and 2. I could try and slide into 1 and hit the brown out of 2 and drive off of that.
Right.
Definitely looked like I was driving on a 1 and 2 better than
3 and 4. It was good for a couple laps, but then towards the end, out of 4, it would start spinning the tires trying to come out.
Right.
Bottom, top, no matter where I was out of 4.
Yeah.
Well, the 2-3 cars ahead of you weren't really going anywhere either.
No, you're
Pulled
fighting.
the front bumper up. I booted Worthing in the last corner in the 1.
Right.
And on the start, I booted Darren.
Right.
You booted Darren good on the start.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I thought we were going. So I just ran into the back of him.
Yeah, well, Worthing got bottled up or fucked up with Lee. Those two were trading quite a bit of paint. But
I about dumped it off of Worthing.
yeah,
As they threw caution.
just caught the right rear. Yeah. I see it went.
Now.
I see it was tight there for a little bit.
Yeah. If I don't go in and spike the gas, it gets tight.
Right.
I pretty much have to have the car out from under me going in, and then it's not.
That thing looks like it grew a lot, though. Just the way it's setting here.
Much on the bottom, another 1 and 2, out of 2.
So we did not get home until like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. This morning, I guess you could say, from the racetrack, but we ended up finishing 8th in the feature. Not great, not really where we want to be, but consistency and top 10s will get us to our championship goal. But found the issue out from last week. So we didn't have that issue, but we did end up having a carb issue. So I'm about ready to have an actual good race where we're not having any issues or the hood off the car, because it seems like every race so far we've had the hood off the car. But that's racing for you. So I'm thinking on our schedule up next is Thunder Mountain, but it does not look very good Mother Nature wise. But if Thunder rains out, then I think we're going to try Afton for some of our sponsors that are local there. Give that a try this year. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that's all I have for you. But make sure to subscribe to the channel, join our newsletter and our Facebook page for all of the weekly and monthly updates for Team 23. And yeah, I think that's it. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.